BMW 330e, some would say, is a controversial car. A lot of people say it's just the perfect, this guy got his top off, sorry, it's literally 8 degrees, mate. Some people just call it the perfect company car for tax benefits. Others are on team no hybrid, anti-hybrid, and they find them completely pointless. I have mixed feelings about this car, and having owned it now for, well, it's coming up for 4 years. It's on a 4-year lease and that ends at the end of this year. I wanted to do a video today to talk about my overall ownership experience, and it has been a big experience because it's a car that I've owned for a long time, especially for me. Most of the cars we get through fairly quickly. This one we've had no choice but to keep, and therefore I feel very, very experienced. The ins and outs of it, put it that way. I'd say I've got quite a lot of pros and cons with the car, so if it's something you're considering purchasing yourself, I mean, are people still buying these? This exact model, is it something you'd obviously there's going to be loads second-hand out there, but who is buying this car? If you're not getting a new one as a company car, and you're getting a sort of second-hand one, who's it appealing to? Because I know I don't get this as a company car, so I guess it's appealing to someone like me, but I want to talk through like the benefits and who this car might be perfect for, and maybe some things that possibly put you off, make you want to go in a slightly different direction. So welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all doing well. If you're new around here, my name is Lucy, hence the channel name. So firstly, why did I get this car? Good question. Do I regret it? Possibly. It served a very good purpose for me. It's ticked a lot of boxes, but being who I am now, nearly 4 years later, I wish it was a shorter lease. I wish it was 2 years and we'd got rid of it a couple of years ago. We'd had the ability to move into something else. Obviously with leasing, as I mentioned in the video about leasing I did recently, we could get rid of it early, but we would literally be paying pretty much the same as if we kept it, and we'd have no benefit of a car. So it made no sense to get rid of it really, because there's no like, pay half the price and get out early. It's just like, pretty much the same price. So that wasn't an option. When we first got the car, we'd moved country, we'd ended up needing a car quickly. The lease company had loads of these knocking about and they had a very good offer on. So this is $499 a month. I know it adds up to a lot of money over the 4 years, we don't talk about that. So it made sense as like a quick thing to do, and I know it probably sounds ridiculous because it was a quick decision we made with a 4-year consequence, but at the time it made sense for us. Safe family car. I was pregnant with our first child. It was a BMW, which, as you know, I used to work there, I know them well. It felt like a good decision, a good purchase to make, or to make monthly. But the funny thing was, when we first got it, we were living in a flat that didn't have the ability to, we couldn't plug it in basically, so we had a plug-in hybrid that we just topped up the very small petrol tank with very often because it doesn't take much. We just ended up, I don't know, I put it on the internet, got a lot of hate for it, rightly so, because why did I get a hybrid if I couldn't plug it in? But we always knew we'd be moving into a house where you can plug it in. It's worked out in the end, and we do plug it in and we get the benefit of that from our garage plug. We plug it in there. And we've never actually gone into getting a sort of wall mount for it. I don't know why, we just never have it. I think what we've got now works well. We literally just plug it into the plug in the garage. But if you are watching this video, perhaps you are on the search for a new car, or a used car I should say, because this is certainly not a new car anymore, and there's something I want to share with you that may come in very handy and I would recommend using if you're about to purchase a new car. And that is the Carly OBD scanner, which is fantastic for all things diagnostics. Put it this way, I'd admit, caught me red-handed. I was on Auto Trader again the other night looking at L322s, sorry. I know. Next time I go and look at a car, like for example another L322, I will be bringing one of these with me, plugging it in, doing a scan, getting it up on the app on my phone, actually getting a reading and an understanding of whether or not it's a good car to go for. So we're going to connect it here. It's currently connecting via Bluetooth to the scanner we've plugged in underneath in the OBD port. So this would be great for a couple of reasons. Like I said, if you're going to look at a new car, but also if you've already got a car, to save, I don't know, diagnostic fees in a workshop, you can literally plug it in on your driveway and you're going to get like a huge reading here, a huge scan of data. Got manufacturer level diagnostics here, so if we go into that, we've got a few bits of information. You can also do things here like check if the mileage has ever been tampered with on a used car. You also get access to coding, customization, hidden information inside your car that you wouldn't otherwise be able to see. So in wonderful news, there's 95 issues found. It's quite a new car, so that's brilliant. They rate it on like a traffic light scale. The overall is red, it says very bad. I'm not not just bad, very bad. So the main issue we've got in red is the car access systems react immediately. Basically with these issues, what you can do is you can go into the smart mechanic feature. It basically allows you to start looking into how to solve some of these issues. There's 7 engine issues, which is strange. I mean, obviously what you can do, you can just clear all the issues, go for another drive and see what comes up again. Some of these will be old, and I imagine with 95 issues, I'm hoping some of them are old and we haven't got 95 issues today.
On some models of car, you can actually unlock some hidden features with coding. For example, on my 3 Series, you can open the boot with the key fob, but you annoyingly can't close it with the key fob. Until now, another annoying feature is that the reverse camera stays on even though you go into drive, and you have to go up to a certain speed for the reverse camera to turn off. Now, when I go into drive again, it's going to turn off straight away and it's not going to be distracting on the screen.
You can also look at live data. For example, here I've got the oil temperature currently being monitored, not just the engine. We've got ones for the engine electrics, the electrical systems, the cooling, the coolant, the brakes, ABS, all this live data that you've got at your fingertips. So if you do want to check it out for yourself, then there's going to be a link in the description and you can use code LUCY, very easy to remember today, for 15% off. So let's move on to more negative issues at hand. What are the negatives of this car? So I'm going to go through my top 3 negatives, top 3 positives. I'm going to keep it simple today. Hopefully help some of you who are thinking of buying one for yourself. So I'd say the first negative I can think of would be the fact that the range, it doesn't seem that well thought out. Once you are fully charged, the range isn't that big. It's around like early 20 miles of electric range. So it's obviously not a car you're going to be often driving fully electric because you're not going to get too far. And then the actual fuel tank is very small as well. So for us, it feels like we're always either needing to charge it or fill it up with petrol. And they don't seem to happen at the same time. So it's kind of like a constant to-do list. You're always needing to do something with it. You're always needing to give it something. It's very needy, let's put it that way. I do just quite like filling up a tank of petrol and leaving it until it runs out. But obviously I do understand the benefits of hybrid and how it would work for a lot of people. Say in your office, you just go into the office, you plug it in, you're barely going to be using much petrol because then the electric will kind of top that up. And when you're driving it in hybrid, it is very efficient. For us and our lifestyle, it doesn't make that much sense. For most people that would buy this, you'd probably have more reason to do that. Space-wise, we bought the Touring, the estate, thinking that we'd have plenty of space for car seats, for trips, for luggage, when in reality there's not that much space in the back at all. It's very tight. When our son's car seat's in the back and I'm sat in the front passenger seat, my knees are up on the dashboard practically, so you can see there. I mean, he's actually got a smaller car seat in now, so it is better, but it's still not much room. And then because we've got the battery in the boot, I mean, this boot is full at the moment, so it's going to be quite hard to actually show you. You can see you can get quite a bit in there. Brilliant, a boot hanging out. My goodness me, this is so messy. I haven't actually been in here in a while, George. This is horrendous. That's going on today's to-do list. But it's quite a high boot. This isn't very big, and it's actually really quite a tiny boot for an estate car. Compare this to George's dad's Volvo V70, where it's like a limousine, not much boot space at all. And lastly, at the end of the day, it's still a 4-cylinder. It's not that exciting. It's fast, but you kind of know you're getting a lot of that from the battery. And it is, I do really enjoy driving it. That's the thing. That's going to lead me into the positives in a second. But it's not thrilling, but there is something about it, you know. Do you enjoy driving it?
Yeah, it's great to drive.
But why is it not as exciting? What is it like? There's no real life noise from it. It's not that sort of car that you start it up and it like makes you get goosebumps. It'll just go and it's just like an electronic noise, and you'll like pull away in hybrid and you can't hear it. Again, I'm talking from a car person perspective, so if you're not into like big noisy engines, it's probably not a negative for you. It's weird because it's 5.6 to 60, it's got 292 brake horsepower. The stats are looking fairly promising, but you know deep down it's got a 2-litre petrol engine and it all feels a bit pretend and a bit fake. But that is just a hybrid life. That is what it is. So positives, I do actually really enjoy driving it. I find it very easy to drive because I've had it for so long, but the cornering's amazing. It's fast. It is a BMW, it's a driver's car, the ultimate driving machine, as they say. It's got an almost 50-50 weight distribution, so it handles amazingly. You can really floor it around a corner and it's just going to stick down. It's rear-wheel drive, but it feels, I think you struggle to spin it out actually. It feels very planted on the road. When you put your foot down, especially in the extra boost mode, which is so quick, it really throws you back in your seat, and it is a lot of fun to drive. Slightly odd sentence, but it's not that it's uncomfortable. So I'm saying that it's comfortable, but I can't say I've ever noticed that it's comfortable, but it isn't uncomfortable. You know, some cars you get into and you're like, oh, this is lovely. Oh, look at this comfy seat. Oh, I could drive to Scotland in this. I don't really get that impression from the car, but we drive it so much and I'm never uncomfy when I'm driving it. So I think it is just like a very comfortable car, but it's not obviously comfortable. What am I talking about? wow, ultimate waffle. Still get comments all the time saying, oh, you've been doing a lot of videos now, they're not getting any better, all you do is waffle. So thank you if that is you. It's not like plush like a 5 or 7 series would be, but I think there is a big positive there in that you don't really notice anything about the comfort, which sort of in turn means that it is a comfortable car because nothing's sticking out, nothing's sort of uncomfortable, you're not bracing over the bump. It's got quite hard suspension in a kind of sporty, nice way, but not so hard that, I don't know, if we're out in the Porsche and we go for a bump, we sort of go, hold on, and it's like boom, and it hurts. Another thing is kind of how it's easy. There's a lot of things that help the driver out. It parks itself, for example. You go up beside another car, you put your indicator on and you go into reverse. It identifies if there's a parking space that you'll fit in or not. You press a button. It's a little bit slow at kicking into action, so the car behind's probably thinking, why are they not moving? And we always say, don't we, we're a bit like awkward, we're like, come on, start reversing, because it's a bit slow. It will get you into a tight space, well, it'll do it for you, which I think is just so nice for the lazy driver in me that sometimes comes out. All the things and the features and the buttons and the technology is all very easy to use. On that, bringing back another negative, this specific one, for some bizarre and irritating reason, there was a batch of these that went out where the touch screen doesn't work. It's not on, it's not available. I don't know why we didn't kick up more of a fuss of it at the time, to be honest with you. And it basically means that, for example, on Apple CarPlay, we should be able to go through it, and I should be able to say on the map, for example, like move it and touch the screen, as touch screen works, and it would be a lot easier to use. And it's definitely, the system, the iDrive system is set up to be touchscreen, and then we've just got to use a little twisty iDrive knob thing down here. So our son's snack there, excuse. It's not meant to be part of the video, but fine. So that's a very annoying thing, but again, it's very niche. Hopefully, if you have one of these, I mean, it might be one of the bad batch, so check your touchscreen works if we're going to look at one of these. But yeah, a stupid thing, but anyway, it's a very driver-friendly car. The steering is super light. It's got a lot of the like safety features, so if, for example, someone walks out in front of the road, you'll get like a beep and a red thing come up here that warns you, or if you get too close to a car in front of you, the car thinks you're about to go into a car, it'll warn you quite loudly. It's got like automated braking as well, so for example, if you're in reverse and you're reversing into a wall and your sensor's on full beep and the car's going, what are you doing, it will put the brakes on for you. So it's a hard car to crash, which is great, and it's a good all-rounder. It's weird, like we always say, we're striving to find the perfect car, and I think this could on paper kind of be it, but I'm still managing to find things wrong with it. It's never gone wrong in the time we've had it. It's got a great MPG, it's fast, it's fun to drive, it's comfortable, it's very safe. So like all these things are like coming up as green. Why am I just not that passionate? That's the word. There's no like passion behind it. There's no love. There's no, I don't know, I'm not going to be that sad to see it go. So I guess the last remaining question is, should you buy one? I mean, the 3 Series is a staple. It's a solid car. I don't think you can go too far wrong with one. I think if you're happy with the space it's got, definitely go and sit in them, try them out, check out the needs you have, and if there's enough space, that would be my biggest piece of advice, because we were a bit silly. We ordered it online while we weren't even in the country, got back, put our car seat in and realised it was a bit too small, and we were tied into a 4-year lease. Don't make the same mistake we did there, but I think most people wouldn't do that anyway. That's just an us problem, it seems. We're just very spontaneous people, and when there's 2 spontaneous people in a relationship, bad things happen. Try one out, go for a drive, you'll love it. Like, put it in extra boost, it's brilliant. And overall, I do really enjoy driving it, and no, I was a bit harsh on it. I will be sad to see it go for some reason, but I do think it's a car that could be quite quickly replaced with something better. Maybe it's going to be one of those situations where you only miss it when it's gone, you only realise how good it was when it is no longer. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and it's hopefully helped some of you out who are thinking of buying one of these. I think I made was it a 6 months ownership video, or was it a year? I can't remember, but earlier on in the ownership. So hopefully this is a slightly more rounded look at it. But please feel free to drop a comment if you've got one yourself, you're looking to get one, any questions you've got about it. I'd be more than happy to answer them in the comments below. And of course, any of you that see questions in the comments and you've got one, feel free to chip in and we can have a little chat in the comment section of the video. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you very soon in the next Lucy on Cars, wherever that may be. Perhaps this is the last video before the baby gets here. I've got a feeling, George. Then we need an even bigger car. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you very soon. Next time? No, why can't I end these? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you very soon in the next Lucy on Cars. Goodbye.